So welcome everyone. In today's webinar, we'll be learning about iMessage, which is the Messages app for all iOS Apple devices. We'll be looking into what it is and how it works. Our objectives in this session will be to cover how to use the features in Messages, the pricing of Messages, and the pros and cons of Messages. So to get started, what is iMessage? iMessage is essentially a messaging app that comes built into devices manufactured by Apple, such as iPhones, iPads, and Mac computers. You can use it to send messages, pictures, and videos over Wi-Fi or cellular data networks instantly. Looking at the pricing, it's completely free to use, and it already comes pre-installed on all Apple devices. Although it doesn't cost money to use it on your device, it indirectly costs you money through data usage charges when not connected to Wi-Fi. This would be the same as any other messaging logistical, due to the fact that iMessage uses your device's internet connection to send messages. Looking at the relations between iMessage and SMS or MMS, there are two ways to send messages on the app. The first being through iMessages, where they are sent over Wi-Fi or cellular network, and these messages will be sent through iMessage and appearing in blue. When sending messages through SMS or MMS, these will be sent through your phone's text messaging plan. You are also able to message non-Apple products with this. These messages will appear green. If at any point you aren't sure whether your message will be sent through SMS or iMessage, a good way to find out is to look at the send button, which is at the middle right of the screen. And if it is green, that means that your message will be sent through SMS, and if it's blue, it'll be sent through iMessage. Getting into some pros and cons, the pros of iMessage are that it is a free-to-use app and that there are no need to install the app since it already comes built into your device. It also has many features and it's a relatively simple app to learn and use. You can send pictures and videos, GIF searches, and mini games you can play with your friends. The cons are it is only available on Apple devices, so if you're contacting people with Android devices, they won't be using the same method to message you. And since iMessage uses an internet connection, it can even result in higher data usage if you aren't using a Wi-Fi connection. Looking at how iMessage works, we'll be covering how to set up iMessage, how to send the message, how to send new and existing pictures, and how to send new and existing videos, how to send audio message, how to create group messages, and how to engage in Tapback messages. To get started, what we want to do is open up the settings on our device to set it up, then scroll down and tap Messages. At the top of the next screen, you can move the toggle switch over to the right to activate iMessage. You'll then be prompted to choose the addresses, like the phone or email you'd like to use to send and receive messages by tapping Send and Receive. It's important to understand that if you don't add your phone number or delete it from the pre-installation, then you'll only be able to use iMessage through Wi-Fi and not cellular data or SMS. Understand that no setup is required on Mac computers, and iMessage is automatically set up during the installation of your computer's software. It'll ask you to sign into your Apple account as soon as you open the app. This app can be found on the dock of your Mac. You can even send iMessages on iPhone by opening the Messages app and then tap the Compose button to start a new conversation or tap an existing conversation. The Compose button can be found at the top right of your screen. You can tap in the text field and then type your message. Tap the blue send icon at the middle right of your screen to send the message. Understand that if your device is not connected to a Wi-Fi network, the message will be sent using your cellular data if it is on. To send SMS or MMS messages, it is essentially the same, but when other Wi-Fi networks or cellular data are not available, your messages will automatically be sent through SMS if it is included in your phone plan. If it's not, your messages won't be delivered and will have to be sent through a Wi-Fi connection. When messaging non-Apple products recipients, messages will also automatically be sent by SMS. And it's important to note that it is not possible to send picture, video, or GIF through SMS or MMS, which is another downside if you're frequently contacting Android users. To send messages on Mac, it's essentially the same but in a desktop format. So to get started, you'll tap the compose icon, which is at the top left of your screen, and then you can even tap on an existing conversation. You'll then type your message in the text field near the bottom of the screen, and then press the return key on your physical keyboard to send the message. By pressing details at the top right of the conversation, they'll include sharing your screen, making audio calls or video calls that'll be automatically rerouted through FaceTime, which also comes pre-installed on your Mac. Getting into sending pictures and videos on your Mac, in a message conversation, press the camera icon, and this will open your camera app. From there, to take a picture, tap the white circle at the bottom of your screen, or to take a video, look at the menu options above the white button and choose video. Tap the video, red video recording button to take a video. Once you've done taking your picture or video, tap the send icon at the bottom right of your screen, or tap done at the top right to add a message before you send. You can even send an existing photo or video that's originally saved to your local storage on your device. To do this in a message conversation, tap the photos icon, which is the flower that can be found in your app bar under your message. You can then select a photo or tap all photos to pick a photo from your Photos app. Then tap the blue send icon to send the message. Another useful feature of iMessage is audio messages. These can be used to send voice messages, which are like text messages, but instead of written text, you send recordings of your voice. To engage in this, in a message conversation, touch and hold the audio wave button beside the text box to record an audio message. Then, once you've recorded, press the same button again to stop the recording, and to preview your message, you can tap play. To cancel your message, tap the X, and to send, tap the upwards arrow. Another fun feature with iMessage is that you can react or express how you feel about messages using Tapback. On your phone, double tap the message, or on your Mac, double click or click and hold the message. You'll then be able to select a tapback that you would like to react with. If you would like to remove a tapback for any reason, simply double click on the message again, and then select the same tapback that you did for it to be removed. You can also create group messages or group chats on iMessage conversations where there are 3 or more recipients. To do this, open Messages and tap the Compose button to start a new message. Then enter all the recipient's name or tap the plus icon to add people from your contacts. You can then enter your message and tap Send. Note that if you're trying to create group messages with Android users, it won't really be a group chat because the message will be sent to everyone, but individually. so the people in the group won't be able to converse back into the whole group. We'll be also looking at how to send gifs now. GIFs are just fun images that are looped over and over again. And here you can do this by opening a conversation and tapping the Images app, which is in the app bar at the bottom of your screen. It'll be the white magnifying glass with the pink background. Then tap the GIF that you want to send. You can tap the Find Images bar to look for specific GIFs. You can then tap the Send button to send the GIF. You also have the ability to delete conversations or messages. And to do this, tap and hold a message in the conversation. You'll then see a little menu pop up at the bottom of your screen along with the Tapback. Over here, you have the option to copy or click More. By clicking More, it'll bring you to a new screen where you can select the messages that you would like to delete, or tap Delete All to delete the entire conversation. A note that deleting individual text messages won't actually affect your storage in any way. It'll stay the same, but if you have been sending or receiving large attachments like pictures or videos, if you delete these, it would actually affect your storage positively. To finish deleting a conversation, tap Delete Conversation at the bottom of the screen.